You already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moo. Woo, shout himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazón, a.k.a. El Borracho, a.k.a. Café Bustelo, a.k.a. El Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this side of heaven. God bless you all. Ladies and gentlemen, boxing is alive and well. Boxing conversation is alive and well, and boxing gossip is alive and well. Ladies and gentlemen, I was listening to the interview that Devin Haney, the former 2-division champion, undisputed in the lightweight division, had an interview with Andre Ward. You already know Andre Ward, Hall of Famer, one of the best that ever laced him up, retired as an undefeated fighter. They had an interview and they hit on 2 topics that I'm like, damn, what the hell is Devin Haney's talking about? All I was thinking about when I was, especially when he was talking about Ryan Garcia and the reason why he lost, and then he was talking about Teofimo Lopez, and I'm like,
you's a liar!
Come on, Dad. Dad, what are you talking about, Dad? Andre Ward, I was asking him a question about, basically, what do you think that went wrong, in the fight? Do you really think that it was, and I'm just paraphrasing, do you really think that it was Osterman? You already know that Ryan Garcia got popped for Osterman after beating Devin Haney, and the test came back positive for Osterman. Like, Osterman, let's be honest, Osterman ain't nothing but soy milk for males. That don't elevate no testosterone or nothing. We all know that Ryan Garcia beat Devin Haney from pillar to post. It was not historic, but it was a great butt whooping of this era. And look, Devin Haney was the favorite. Devin Haney was the favorite going into the fight. A lot of people felt like he was going to win. A lot of people didn't have confidence in Ryan Garcia because the way he was acting, the way he was talking, he didn't seem like he was highly professional leading up to the fight. We already know that he didn't make weight, but Devin Haney signed it. And during the interview that he had with Andre Ward, they were saying if they would have done it back, if they could take it back to when he didn't make weight. But if you had still signed for the fight, and they say no, so they stay. So the Haneys have regrets for going along with the fight, taking the money. I think it was $600,000. Hey, all money ain't good money. We already know that, right? But anyway, it doesn't seem like Devin Haney is being real with himself. He's not being real with himself. He don't think that he really got beaten up by Ryan Garcia, and it was skills that beat him. He actually think that was still Osterman. It's sad to hear Devin Haney, not really take accountability for the way that he performed on the technical side of things. The same left hook that hit you was the same left hook that you said that's the only thing that Ryan Garcia got. That's the only arsenal that he got. You call him a C-level fighter. You know Ryan Garcia more than anybody in the world, because you have sparred with him. You have fought him in amateur 6 times. You know what I'm saying? You beat him. He beat you. Ryan Garcia is the last person that gave Devin Haney a 8 count in the amateurs, and the guy that knocked him out and hurt him in the pros, right? So it ain't nothing different. You know Ryan Garcia. You know Ryan Garcia's skills and talent. You know what was coming. But at the end of the day, I feel like Devin Haney just had too much going on in his camp. We see a lot of people. He was dancing with a rapper and stuff like that in the locker room. It was just too many people, too many people. And I knew that was going to catch up to Devin Haney, because, yes, it was working when he was just changing from coaches to coaches. Every camp is different. Every camp got a new personnel. So when every camp has a new personnel, guess what? You know what you're losing? Chemistry. You're losing chemistry. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a chemistry with that type of coach. Yeah, you have your father in the corner, but let's be honest. Bill Haney, who was manager of the year 2023, he's not a hands-on trainer, so he's not really coming with the game plan. He doesn't feel your punches. He don't feel like if you're getting stronger. You know what I'm saying? He's not in the gym with you in the trenches, right? He ain't sweating with you like the other coaches, right? So I knew that thing was gonna catch up. And if you've been following the YouTube channel, I said it leading up to the Linares fight. Because remember, Bill Haney was not going to be the trainer of Devin Haney and stuff. I think that he was stepping down on. He wanted Devin Haney to ensure him that he wanted him in the corner, things of that nature, right? And if you look at my channel, I got the archives. I said leading up to the fight, when they hired Ben Davison, who was training Anthony Joshua last night over there when he got beat the hell up by Danny Dubois. And we're gonna be talking about that. We're gonna, you know why I have to bring Anthony Joshua in the mix of this, because the difference between how Devin Haney takes his loss and the way that Anthony Joshua takes his loss. Because Anthony Joshua, even yesterday, he took his. I admire the way that Anthony Joshua takes his loss, and the way that he takes his loss is what makes him go back to the drawing board. You know what I'm saying? Go back to training and then perform the next fight. He performs better than he did his last, because he's real with himself. You got to be real with yourself. So when you go back to the drawing board, you go back to the gym, you go straight and just, sharpen up some tools, work on your craft, and you real with yourself. But when you're at this point, Devin Haney you fought Ryan Garcia on April 20th. We in September, going into October, and you're still delusional about how you got your butt whooped by Ryan Garcia. But anyway, I'm like, damn, Devin Haney's not really good. I mean, I'm not even going to say that he's not ready to get back in the ring, because you remember they were trying to play that with Teofimo Lopez as well, leading up to after the fight with Sando Martin, and he was questioning himself, do I still got it? And then everybody thought that he was not going to be fit to fight, mentally ready to face Josh Taylor, the Undisputed, around that time, right? And he humbled the boxing world. Like I said, he was going to humble the boxing world, right? But I don't know if Devin Haney really got it in him and stuff like that. I really think he's genuinely think that Ryan Garcia did not beat him on the technical side of things. He don't think that he was the better man. You feel me? And no, Osterman didn't beat you. It was skills to beat Devin Haney. But in the interview, I was like, damn, Devin Haney's still not right. And I know, you know what I'm saying, that's his first loss at the professional level. It's hard, man. They performing in front of the world. They beating somebody up in front of the whole world. They getting their ass kicked in front of the whole world. So I understand, bro. I understand that, it was the hard pill to swallow. I understand. Pause. But it is what it is. You lost. Ain't nothing going to change that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no record going to change that. Box rec, you could change whatever they want to change. The New York State Athletic Commission could overturn it. In the end of the day, that was a butt whooping that Devin Haney's beat. Look, you remember the movie Rocky? You remember the movie Rocky when he's fighting Tommy Gunn and the flashes of him getting punched by Drago? You know what I'm saying? Drago, the Russian Drago. Same thing with Devin Haney. I know he's having nightmares of Ryan Garcia. Even if he go back to the gym and spar, every time he get hit, boom, oh shit, Ryan Garcia. He got the flashes of Ryan Garcia. That's gonna happen, bro. That's going to happen. The same thing they're telling Anthony Joshua to probably retire or take some time, or a long time off. That's what they're saying Devin Haney. That's why he ain't back in the gym, right? But it's sad. I was also listening when Andre Ward's asking him with a potential fight. What is a potential fight with Teofimo Lopez? He was asking Devin Haney. And Devin Haney went full blown.
You's a liar.
Man, he was lying his ass. He was lying his ass off, folks. Devin Haney, I'm just paraphrasing. Andre Ward was asking Devin Haney a potential fight with Teofimo Lopez. And Devin Haney said this: I was supposed to get back in the ring in October in Saudi Arabia, and the next fight was going to be Teo.
You's a liar.
Stop playing around, Devin Haney. Damn, I know Ryan Garcia hit you that hard, but damn, you're still lingering. Let me say it again. Let me say it again. I was supposed to get back in the ring in October in Saudi Arabia, and the next fight was going to be Teo.
You's a liar.
Man, stop. When you was gonna get back in the ring in October? When? Huh? When? Because the October fight with the October card with let me see, with Bivol and Beterbiev, and then the co-main was supposed to be Joe Cordina versus Shakur Stevenson. You're gonna be in that card too, and you asking for $4 million to fight Paru? Come on, stop playing around, Devin Haney. Stop playing around. You was not gonna get back in the ring. We already know that the New York State Athletic Commission, you still in suspension with the New York State Athletic Commission, meaning that you can't even spar. Devin Haney probably haven't even sparred yet. So what are you talking?
You's a liar.
Stop playing around. Another thing, when Bill Haney, he said that, look, Teofimo Lopez never got an offer with Turkey. Turkey never even mentioned Teofimo Lopez. Put it this way, Turkey never, ever mentioned Teofimo Lopez. He never mentioned that. Have y'all heard anybody? Have you heard Aladdin, the X in the Sea? You know, the only X in the Sea is God. Feel me? Jesucristo. But Turki Alashikh, have you ever heard Turki Alashikh even mention Teofimo Lopez names? I don't know. I never give an offer to her. The only thing I worry about is the Birvar Bertervier. I'm trying to give Terrence Crawford their fight, Canelo Alvarez, but he don't want to take the offer. He's really frustrating me. The only thing I'm worried about is Usyk versus Tyson Fury, and the only thing in my mind that I had is AJ versus Danny Dubois, because I want AJ and Fury, and damn it, I don't know what the hell is happening right now. I don't think about Teofimo Lopez. Never had any business with him. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Look. Even Bill Haney, Manager of the Year 2023, father trainer of Devin Haney, Ashrak. He had an interview with It Is What It Is podcast with Cameron and Mace, my Harlem brothers, right? And they was asking him when you think that Devin Haney was gonna get back in the ring. And basically he was trying to say, like, we ain't even thinking about what's next, because we got to know what's happening with this Ryan Garcia and this, you know, you heard that Devin Haney was trying to sue Ryan Garcia. And even Andre Ward asked him the question in a recent interview, and he's like, yeah, this ain't going on, but whatever. Like, he was paraphrasing, like, but, you know, yeah, we still got that, we still got that in mind. So when did you tell the people that you was gonna get back in the ring in October? I mean, we in September. Like, when are you gonna get clear to even prepared for a fight? Stop with the lies. Stop with the
You's a liar.
lies. What else? I mean, Teofimo Lopez was supposed to be fighting in September 27th. You know, had nothing to do with Turki Alashikh, Reha season, whatever that shit is called. He was not supposed to fight. You know, he turned down the date, the September 27th date, but it was no Teofimo Lopez. I mean, it wasn't no Devin Haney fight. You know what I'm saying? Look, I think this is what it is, in my opinion, and it has the records. You know, Devin Haney never wanted to fight Teofimo Lopez. Devin Haney and his team never was there was a position, but they would never really truly push an offer to Teofimo Lopez. And I could date you back years ago. And the Haney team been on my channel as well. Bill Haney, we used to chop it up on my channel with Teofimo Lopez team, Teofimo Lopez Senior and stuff like that. Let's date it back before. You know, when Devin Haney beat Vasily, when Teofimo Lopez beat Vasily Lomachenko, we had all the straps, right? And I remember I was talking to Bill Haney, and then I had a opportunity to ask Eddie Hearn the question, because on my channel, Bill Haney said to Teofimo Lopez Senior, "Yo, I get $4 million from the zone, so we could fight," because they wasn't in talks to fight his mandatory, right? Teofimo Lopez was in talks to fight his mandatory in George Camboso, right? But let me tell you like this. It didn't go to purse bid yet. So give him a type of an offer, right? If you got the money, and Devin Haney around that time saying he's the A side, right? He's the A side. So where was the offer to Teofimo Lopez? Where was the offer? Never was an offer. Bill Haney said to me and to Tio Senior, if it's good, I could get $4 million from the zone tomorrow. By tomorrow, okay, boom. Then Eddie Hearn was on IG Live, and I asked Eddie Hearn, and he answered my question. I said, Bill Haney said that you're gonna offer $4 million to Teofimo Lopez. Did Bill get the money to offer Teofimo Lopez? You know what he said? He said, "What, man? We're not even paying attention to Teofimo Lopez. We want the winner of Ryan Garcia and Luke Campbell, and hopefully it's Luke Campbell." That's what he told me, Eddie Hearn. So then right there, that was cap. Then let's move forward, right? Let's move forward. Teofimo Lopez, there was supposed to be a meeting leading up also around that time. They were supposed a couple of months after the Linares fight, put it that way. They were supposed, because he was going to be a free agent, Devin Haney. There was supposed to be a meeting with Top Rank. I had a long conversation with I was in Miami around that time. I had a long conversation with Bill Haney and stuff like that. Prior to that, they was gonna have a meeting to have a fight, to schedule a fight with Teofimo Lopez, right? I know about this meeting. I know about this meeting from somebody, from another source in Top Rank, and they didn't show up. They didn't show up. This is when Teofimo Lopez had his strap. They didn't show up. They didn't show up. So, what's good then? So, okay, now you duck Teofimo Lopez that opportunity, right? All right, Teofimo Lopez loses belt, right? George Kambosos is the champion, and George Kambosos was trying to negotiate with Vasily Lomachenko. Vasily Lomachenko decided to pull out from the negotiations and go back to Ukraine, right? Because they had the Ukraine and Russian war and stuff like that. He wanted to be there and secure his family and help his people. So the second fiddle was Devin Haney. See, if it wasn't for the Ukraine Russian stuff, it would have been George Kambosos versus Vasily Lomachenko around that time. Devin Haney was not going to get the opportunity to face George Kambosos, So, hey, stars align itself. He's been a lucky guy. Devin Haney been a lucky guy to be in the right place at the right time. You got to credit his dad for that, right? Then, okay, then he fought. Put it this way. They say that they took a low ball offer from George Kambosos. They said they gave up everything, right? Is a take it or leave it deal, right? But because he wanted to be an undisputed champion and stuff like that, he took it. Even Eddie Hearn said that, that he didn't feel like that was right for him to go, and fight. Remember they say they gave him 24 hours, something like that, right? 24 hours, take it or leave it deal. And he decided to leave Eddie Hearn, who have made Devin Haney a wealthy man. You know what I'm saying? Over paying him while, not even paying above his market value at the time, even during the pandemic. So I'm going to be talking about that Devin Haney situation with Eddie Hearn yesterday, right? But anyway, so Devin Haney then, he accepts all this offer from George Kambosos. So when George Kambosos had the belts, Devin Haney is cool with George Kambosos being the A side. But when we had that infamous when Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez was on the zone and chopping it up and going back and forth, where Devin Haney was saying, "I got more followers than you," and Teofimo Lopez said, "Man, I got more belts than you, right? I'm the ace. I got more money than you." Devin Haney was not willing to put himself as the B side, but with George Kambosos, he was willing to do that. That's another indication that Devin Haney was never going to fight Teofimo Lopez around that time, because he was not going to give Teofimo Lopez the benefit of the doubt of being the A side, right? So first, you didn't go to the meeting with Bob. You expect to be the A side, but as soon as George Kambosos got the belts, you wanted to go to Australia, wanted to take a pay cut. You wanted to do everything for George Kambosos. When it came to Teofimo Lopez, you're not willing to budge, right? And let's not forget that when Teofimo Lopez lost, the Haneys was celebrating like crazy. They were celebrating like, Devin Haney and Bill Haney were celebrating more than when they actually won the belts. They were celebrating, the Haneys were celebrating Teofimo Lopez loss more than their own win versus George Kambosos when they won out there in Australia and became undisputed champion. That's another duck. Let's move forward to the third, the fourth duck. Okay. Teofimo Lopez worked his way back up to the 140-pound division, beating Josh Taylor. Humbled the boxing world, became lineal champion, the king in the 140-pound division, beat the king, he became the king. You beat the man, you become the man, right? Got the WBO strap, but Teofimo Lopez felt like, I'm not getting paid, I'm not getting respected, the politics of the sport of boxing, they're not respecting me, they're not respecting my value, my pay, my everything and stuff like that. Damn, they had me stuck in the Hulu theater. This should have been a fight that should have been marketed well, Should have had me in the big room, Y'all putting a cap on my value and stuff like that. Teofimo Lopez said, "Man, I'm going to retire. F this." The boxing world said, "Damn, man, you pop your own balloon, man. Why you going to retire right now? Now the whole world is humble. Although the world of boxing is saying, this is the Teofimo Lopez we remember from Vasily Lomachenko. Now you understand that, damn, he wasn't fit to fight George Kambosos. This is the Teofimo Lopez that we know. This is the takeover that we know." And damn, he announced retirement. Oh, no. Until things executed the way it's supposed to execute in terms of contract and paperwork, I ain't coming back. So then the WBO sent a letter to Teofimo Lopez and said, look, we're gonna give you, we're giving you a deadline. We're giving you a deadline, right? To hand over the belt. Well, Devin Haney wrote a request that if Teofimo Lopez drops that belt, that he's wanting to fight for the WBO strap versus Arnold Barbosa, who was in mandatory position to fight Teofimo Lopez. Why do you ain't send the request to fight Teofimo Lopez? Now, peep this. Teofimo Lopez had a whiff of that. What? Oh, you want to fight for the belt now? All right, man, I ain't going to retire. And then you see in Twitter, back and forth, I said, nah, you was going to fight for the belt. Nah, take it from me. What did Devin Haney do? Did Devin Haney send a request to the WBO and say, you know what? I will fight Teofimo Lopez for that strap. No, you know what Devin Haney did? He went to the WBC route, went to Eddie Hearn and got the Regis Progress fight and fought in the Oakland pay-per-view. So don't tell me, Devin Haney, that you wanted to fight Teofimo Lopez. Don't ever tell anybody in the boxing world that you wanted to fight Teofimo Lopez or they gave Teofimo Lopez an offer to fight you when you're not prepared, when you don't want. You're the one that's not ready for Teo. And everybody knows that because you got the butt whooper from Ryan Garcia. You are not even prepared to fight this year. Mark my words, Devin Haney would not fight this year. Mark my words. And if it does, it'll probably be late in December. But he ain't going to fight nowhere in October. Not going to fight with who? Because you're not fit to fight. See, this is the back and forth. And then, you know what I'm saying? Look, the Haneys, they know how to create relationships amongst, boxing content creators, independent media, and stuff like that. They got them all in their pocket. I'm not saying that they paying. I'm not saying that, maybe some, but I'm just saying they got them in their pocket. Where they give Devin Haney the benefit of the doubt because of their relationship that Bill Haney has moved. Look, I'm cool. I could say I'm cool with Bill. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he's, I don't know if he's, we cordial, right? I just keep it real, man. I just keep it real. And I hope that, and I think that Bill Haney has done a wonderful job with his son. Devin Haney is highly accomplished, but not gonna be 26 years old, still 25 years old. You know what I'm saying? He still he could still accomplish a lot of things in the sport of boxing. And I'm gonna keep the same energy like I said years ago. And I said that, they keep on going and the business and the way they handle their business and maneuvering and stuff like that, they could be a real powerhouse in futures to come in terms of the business side of things. But they never wanted Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez is available right now. DHP, how about you offer Teofimo Lopez? DHP, remember, Bill Haney said this is the Devin Haney era. Where is your money there? Y'all got money, right? Offer Teofimo Lopez. Present that. No. When Teofimo Lopez got the strap, Devin Haney never want to budge. The Haneys never want to budge, never want to go approach. Ain't nobody approaching Teofimo Lopez right now. Ain't nobody really approaching and getting offering Teofimo Lopez and a real fight. Teofimo Lopez want to fight Bud Crawford. Teofimo Lopez want to fight Gervonta Tan Davis to the point that couple of days ago, man, is the interview with Broadway Joel. They asked him, who you want more, Tank or Bud? And he said, whichever monkey want to get the banana. In the world of boxing was, racista, racist. You heard him? Yeah, I heard him. Yeah, I heard him. It was out of bounds. Yeah, it was out of bounds, ladies and gentlemen. We can't neglect that. Yeah, it was out of bounds, but this is the boxing world. If it was out of bounds, how about those who was the target of his slurs to go out there and sign a contract and beat the monkey slur out his mouth? Is Bud going to step up? Because I seen him when they went face to face. I seen when they went face to face. Bud Crawford tried to point at Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez smacked the hand off of him and stuff like that. At the end of the day, why you don't do it in the ring? Show the whole world in front of the whole world. Beat his behind. Pause. In front of the whole world. Nah, Gervonta Tan Davis still haven't said anything about Teofimo Lopez remarks. Tank's team haven't said anything about his remarks. Damn, Teofimo Lopez is punking y'all like that, man. At least stand up for your damn race. If it's about that. Because there's people that saying it's racist. He's ishing on all the black people. Hey, then at least black people. Can somebody stand up? Can Bud and Tank? One of y'all two? You're gonna take the disrespect for Teofimo Lopez? If they don't bud, then I'm letting you know what everybody else is blowing things out of proportion. It's boxing at the end of the day. Yeah, it's a racial slur, but I know that I know the intentions of it. Just like when Mike Tyson said that he's gonna, just like Mike Tyson said when he was going to eat the children of Lennox Lewis, is the intentions. I know the intentions. Is Mike Tyson really want to eat is Mike Tyson really want to eat the children of Lennox Lewis? No, it's the intentions. Did the Teofimo Lopez really want to murk Josh Taylor? No, it's the intentions. Sell a fight, build a fight, lure in a fight. That's the sport of boxing. We know in the sport of boxing, we heard it all, man. We seen Shane Mosley, man, slap the butt of Shane Mosley's wife. I'm sorry, Ricardo Mayorga slapped the butt of Shane Mosley's wife. We seen all the remarks that Mike Tyson have said throughout the past. We seen who else? Bernard Hopkins dropped the Puerto Rican flag. When he was about to face Tito Trinidad. We seen all the crazy stuff in the sport of boxing. We seen it all, man. We seen it all. We heard it all. Remember the Thriller in Manila? Muhammad Ali was calling Joe Frazier the gorilla in Manila, calling him ugly and a gorilla. I forgot. Yeah. Monkey and gorilla the same thing. It's funny that people saying that monkey and gorilla is not the same thing. Let me see this. I don't know if y'all been following basketball, right? In the past. I'm going to tell you now. Remember Patrick Ewing? Well, if y'all don't know Patrick Ewing, number 33, one of the best New York Knicks player, legend that ever laced him up, right? Before his pro career, he was in Georgetown University. And it was the day that he was facing Villanova. And the people in the stand had a sign said, Ewing is an ape. Somebody even threw a banana peel down to the court, in which John Thompson, the head coach of Georgetown University, didn't let his players go out there and play. Not play, but start the game. Pulled this player off the court. Pulled his players off the court. Just calling him a gorilla. That was disrespectful. What about Allen Iverson? Allen Iverson was called a monkey. A monkey. So a monkey and a gorilla is the same thing, is the same disrespectful, is a racial slur, right? But in boxing, when you're disrespectful, you got the green light to make millions and beat somebody up. That's the beauty of it. See, that's the beauty of boxing. That you could say something and you know what, man, we can make millions, I can make millions, or I can build, or I can enhance my legacy while beating you up and being disrespectful. And then what happens in the sport of boxing? 100% of the time, 99.9% of the time, after the fight, where you thought two fighters was disrespectful, didn't like one another, they shake hands, they give each other daps, they congratulate one another. Even Tony Harrison and Jamal Charlo congratulate each other. You know what I'm saying? That's just boxing. That's the nature of the sport. The nature of the sport is the green light. See, boxing still got the green light. Boxing still got the green light. See, other sports, if they say what they say in another sport, man, they'll be retired. They'll never walk into a four or gridiron ever again. But in boxing, unfortunately, you got the green light to see a lot of crazy stuff and do a lot of crazy stuff. Javante Tan Davis manhandled his baby mama. It went viral in front of everybody, in front of thousands of thousand crowds. And then in his next fight in Atlanta, Georgia, he went sold out. People don't care. Let's bring back Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson got convicted for raping Desiree Washington. Let me tell you like this. I was a Mike Tyson. I'm a Mike Tyson fan. I'm a Mike Tyson fanatic. I was blaming Desiree Washington. Why you in the hotel for 4 o'clock in the morning? What you think he was going to watch? General Hospital? What you did that to Mike? You taking the mic away from us. I couldn't wait to see Mike Tyson back in the ring. Matter of fact, it was sold out, and everybody was cheering Mike Tyson when he came back. Man, we never seen a convicted rapist get cheered so much. You know why? Because just as much as sometimes a promotion or a call out could be barbaric, and things that will happen in the ring is barbaric, the fans is just as barbaric. It's the nature of our sport. So it's not even about, it's irrelevant to say, yo, what Teofimo Lopez said was wrong, was right, was what? It's boxing. If you understand the intentions, we understand the intentions. We know who he's calling out, Bud, who he's calling out, Tank. Why he's saying Tank, why he's calling them a monkey. You know why? Because he's trying to entice them. He's trying to lure him into a fight because respect is not working. A year ago when he's calling out Bud Crawford, the respect is not working. So you know what, man? Let me disrespect you and let me lure you in. Let me further disrespect you. And you heard what his father said in a recent interview with me, Punch Drunk Boxing. He said, man, we're going to keep their foot on their neck and I'm going to keep on talking. Because somebody shut them up and sign the damn contract. That's what needs to happen. And I promise you right after the fight, what's going to happen? Congratulate one another. Win, lose, or draw. Watch. Even Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury had to shake hands. And we already know how toxic it was leading up to the fight. Damn, Deontay Wilder was accusing Tyson Fury and everything in the book. The only thing that Deontay Wilder did not accuse Tyson Fury was that he diddy him. But he accused him of everything. Trying to kill him, poison him. You know what I'm saying? Everything in the book. The only thing that he didn't accuse, I thought he was gonna accuse Tyson Fury for diddying him after we seen Deontay Wilder twerk. After we seen him twerk, I thought he was gonna accuse him of that too. Cause I'm like, damn, Deontay Wilder, you was twerking that the way you twerking, you doing it too good. This ain't the first time you been practicing, huh? It is the first time you're doing the twerk. You've been doing this for a while. The way that he did it, man, he do it better than half of the chicks in the hood, bro. Half of the hood rats. Male stripper. But anyway, I never heard Turki Alashikh mention Teofimo Lopez's name for a potential fight with Devin Haney. Never did. I haven't heard Turki Alashikh mention a potential fight with Devin Haney and somebody else. But we have heard Turki Alashikh mention Devin Haney as a potential that he's gonna potentially work with him and stuff like that. We seen Devin Haney out there in a fight with sitting in a seat watching Anthony Joshua versus Danny Dubois. And we seen the what happened before that. Devin Haney was calling Eddie Hearn 6 o'clock in the morning. How the hell you gonna call another man at 6 o'clock in the morning, man? There ain't no damn emergency. Devin Haney was calling Eddie Hearn, promoter Matchroom Boxing, for some tickets. For some tickets, y'all. 6 o'clock in the morning for some tickets. Hey, yo, I don't even want Jennifer Lopez to call me at 6 o'clock in the morning for a booty call. I don't want no Kim Kardashian to call me at 6 o'clock in the morning for a booty call. I don't want both of them to call me for it. I'm in my third dream. For some people, 6 a.m. is a good time to wake up. I'm sleeping. I don't wake up that early. No. Shit, even when I was young, man, I'm going to third period. I can't even go to first or second period. Nah, 6 o'clock in the morning, what? Well, when I used to work, I did work out and I used to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm lying in that sense, but after high school, I ain't working up at no 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't give a damn. How you look, baby. He's calling Eddie Hearn. They got so much responsibility. He got a big event that almost did 98,000. 98,000. He got a lot of managers. He got a lot of fighters in the card. A lot of managers to deal with. The commission to deal with. Fighters to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Everything to deal with. What the hell you calling me at 6 o'clock in the morning for some tickets, man? Come on, man. And Turkey, right? You know the other promoters. See, this is the problem that Eddie Hearn has with Devin Haney. This is the problem, is that he feels that they're not genuine. Eddie Hearn feels that the Haneys is not genuine to him. And he showed his loyalty. And he showed them that they're more valuable than what other people was offering them. I've done great business with you. I've done good business with you. I set you up with good paydays. Even the pandemic when people was taking pay because you were still getting paid. I got you the email. Bell to be in precision, bruh. But behind my back, you guys are doing other business. Y'all all the talking to other promoters to see it was a better deal. And then when Eddie Hearn got a swift for that, or you just trying to use me? You trying to use me? Me, mate? Come on, bruv. Me. Use everybody else but me? The man that I gave you, you ain't even had a value. I gave you the biggest payday. I was giving you $3 million a pop. $3 million a pop. Your guarantee was more than anybody that hasn't done nothing. And Eddie Hearn, you could see it. You could see when they went face to face yesterday. He said, "You're not my fighter. That's it. Not my fighter. Go get it from somebody else." And look, Devin Haney did get it from somebody else, and that's what I mean. And look, I'm not saying what Devin Haney did it. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. And I did a video yesterday. Look, everybody's a user. Boxing is a user type of sport. People use each other left and right. A lot of people ain't genuine. I'm gonna tell you like this. Probably Bill Haney taught his son real well because Bill Haney, he's bringing that street mentality into the sport of boxing, and understand there's a lot of snakes, there's a lot of users and stuff like that. That Bill Haney did a good job, even though that it probably didn't work out for him in the fight with Ryan Garcia. But for the most part, he did a good job in picking the minds and the wisdom of everybody in the sport of boxing. I'm gonna go with Floyd Mayweather. He's gonna give me some information about, you know what I'm saying, the business of boxing and stuff like that. Let me work with Roy Jones Jr., the Zab Judas of the world. Then this trainer, Floyd Mayweather. See, yeah, yo, the Haneys are known for using everybody. Throw them in the garbage right after I use you. But with Eddie Hearn, he couldn't play that game, especially when you lost. Couldn't play that game. Couldn't play that game. You know what I'm saying? And I think at the moment right now, Eddie Hearn's like, pfft. They even asked him, was there's still going to be a Devin Haney and Pyro? He said, nope. So what Devin Haney going to do? He dropped his belt. I'm going to say that Turki Alashikh sent an offer to Teofimo Lopez because he's going to get a tune-up. They're going to fight Teofimo Lopez after. Really? Nah. There was no offer. There was no offer to Teofimo Lopez nor David McWaters. There was no offer. It was a lie. Devin Haney's not ready to get in the ring. Devin Haney's not getting in the ring with a Teofimo Lopez after getting his ass whooped by Ryan Garcia. We all know that. That's self-explanatory. That's common sense. I don't even know why people still like in the sport of boxing. Whenever, I'm gonna tell you like this: the fourth wall is broken in the sport of boxing. You shouldn't still be like jerked as a boxing fan. That's why they got people like me to tell you the damn truth. And yeah, I might know certain things behind the scenes and stuff like that, and that's why I can't be jerked. And sometimes I know probably too much to the point where, you know what, man, damn Punch, man, don't talk to that guy, man. He know too much. But you can't fake me either. Never been an offer. Man, if it was an offer, man, I'd be all over the place. Yo, don't you think I want to see that fight, Teofimo Lopez versus Devin Haney? Man, I'd love to see that fight. I would love to see that fight. You telling me that I would be like, no, that offer never been sent. No, nah, for what? For who? You crazy? I want to see Teofimo Lopez versus Devin Haney. I want to see Teofimo Lopez versus Orion, Teo versus a Bud, Teo versus a Tang. Because I know. I'm a fan of Teofimo Lopez. I support Teofimo Lopez because he preserved the sport of boxing, because he's the commander-in-chief, because he started the trend of daring to be great. And as a boxing fan, that's what I admire. That's why I'm a fan of Bam Rodriguez. That's why I'm a fan of Naoya Inoue, the 4th Division World Champion, 2 Division Undisputed. That's why I'm a fan of Canelo Alvarez, the 4th Division World Champion, middleweight Undisputed. That's why I respect Terrence Bud Crawford. That's why I respect Alexander Usyk. Even though I think in the rematch, I think Tyson Fury is going to be Alexander Usyk. I don't know. I don't think so. I got that feeling. I respect Devin Haney. But he ain't set the tone. I respect Shakur Stevenson, the 3 Division World Champion. I respect the skills and talent of Gervonta Tank Davis. The only thing I just don't respect is the way that they move. They move in terms of not wanting to dare to be great. That's the only thing that Gervonta Tank Davis needs. But I think he got special attributes, and that's why I always call for the Teofimo Lopez versus Tank, because I think his Tank could go to the 140-pound division and fight Mario Barrios. Why the hell you ain't moving up to fight Teofimo Lopez? Certain moves shows me that, just like when we're talking about the Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez, those moves are showing me you don't really want that work. Sometimes these guys rather lose to somebody else. See, I think a guy like Devin Haney, he would rather lose to a Regis Prograis than lose to a Teo. I think Bud Crawford don't want to fight Teofimo Lopez. I think if he loses, he'd rather lose to a guy like Canelo because it's not a lose-lose situation with Bud. Bud don't lose if he lose to Canelo. So that's a safe money fight. No. High risk, high reward. There got to be some losses too. See, I don't like fights where you win or you lose and it's not a loss. No, you got to lose something so the other person could gain something. See, Canelo Alvarez beat Bud. It doesn't earn him anything but a payday. And we already seen Canelo Alvarez face Jermell Charlo. And I respected that fight because Jermell Charlo carved his own legacy in the 154-pound division. But that fight also humbled me. It said, damn, I didn't think it was going to be like that. You know what I'm saying? It was a safe, of course. More than 100 people predicted that Canelo Alvarez was going to beat Jermell Charlo. But Jermell Charlo, being a power hitter himself, a knockout artist himself, you know what I'm saying? Carved his own legacy. Highly professional in his craft. Now, I think I would have gave him a run for his money. But that shit was, he couldn't, even Jermell Charlo saying he couldn't feel no punches. My punches, so what Bud Crawford going to do to the Canelo Alvarez? We already know that Bud Crawford wants the 401k plan. He want a retirement plan. He need Canelo Alvarez to do some charity work for him. No, it's not. That's not a good fight. But a Teofimo Lopez and Bud is a good fight. And a Teo versus Haney is a good fight. But I just know that they capping. And they've been capping a lot when it comes to Teofimo Lopez. They probably don't cap as much with other people, but they capped a lot. And yes, Devin Haney also, you know what I'm saying? The Regis Prograis couldn't be mad at that fight. That was a great fight, moving up to the 140-pound division and being Regis Prograis and fighting Regis Prograis. I just always feel like Devin Haney fights these guys that's supposed to be, in the top of the food chain when they struggle. Why you ain't calling Teofimo Lopez now? Because he really ain't struggling. I mean, he didn't send statements versus the Steve Claggett, but he won every damn round and threw 900 plus, almost 1,000 punch the whole fight. Why you ain't hear Devin Haney call out Teofimo Lopez after Josh Taylor? Who called out Teofimo Lopez after Josh Taylor? When he fought Vasily Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez didn't look special versus Jermaine Ortiz. Right? Regis Prograis didn't look special when a lot of people felt like the Puerto Rican dude actually beat him. Ryan Garcia, a lot of people thought that Devin Haney was going to win because he didn't look special versus Oscar Duarte, even though that he knocked out Oscar Duarte. And now a lot of people is taking Oscar Duarte very, very serious, right? But yeah, man, offer was never sent. Devin Haney to this point is not prepared to step inside of the ring with Teofimo Lopez. I don't know how prepared he is. I don't even know if he want to stay in the 140-pound division. Like, he gave up his belt. Think about this. So Devin Haney gave up his belt, but they're prepared to offer Teofimo Lopez Devin Haney. What's that? That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Also, you're gonna drop your belt, so you're not gonna have a unification power with Teofimo Lopez and get paid more because you are a champion with the WBC. A bump of another $300,000 added to your payday. Come on now. Come on, guys. Stop falling for it, man. I know there's some fans out there. Stop falling for. You don't have to lie to yourself because you're trying to have a make-believe bragging rights on YouTube and Twitter. But anyway, man. Yeah, man. So that's the story. It was all a lie. It was all a lie. It was all a lie. But I hope to see Devin Haney get back in the ring and see where he's at, where if he could, you know what I'm saying, be what if he could still perform the way that he performed with Regis Prograis. He still have a suspension by the New York State Athletic Commission. Maybe he suffered a lot of concussion. Maybe there was an underlying injury. I don't know. Teo say he's going through whatever was the word? Litigation with Top Racket's promoter. Hopefully he get back in the ring. He said he'll probably get back in the ring before the year ends. Hopefully he does. Again, a Tank and Tia will be awesome, but I know there's some rumors that saying that Javante Davis is going to be fighting Lamont Roach. Whack. So we'll see, man. We'll see. We got an upcoming lightweight undisputed versus Bivol Beterbiev. I think I got Bivol on this one, folks. I think that even though look, put it this way, I got Bivol, but I'm rooting for Beterbiev. I just like Beterbiev. I don't know, but I think that the injury and then the layoff and then the age, you know what I'm saying, and Bivol is coming with good momentum. I want to see Bivol versus Canelo Alvarez. I want to see that fight. I want to see Canelo Alvarez go to the 175-pound division there to be great, try to get his get back, and have an opportunity to become a 2-division undisputed world champion. And that's legacy for Canelo Alvarez. And if Bivol beats Beterbiev, a fellow pound-for-pound fighter and a knockout artist like Beterbiev, that would be a huge win for Bivol. Beating Canelo Alvarez and beating Beterbiev in their prime, well, I know he's 39 years old, but nobody really put some emphasis in his age because he's still been knocking everybody else out. So I don't want to bring age now if he loses, because when he's winning, nobody's saying nothing about his age. So forget it. Let's scratch the age stuff. He's going to beat both of these guys in their prime. That'll be an incredible win to become undisputed at that. For the most part, this year has been a showcase fight. Again, we was talking about the Anthony Joshua and Danny Dubois. People were saying that Danny Dubois, I'm sorry, that Anthony Joshua should retire. I don't think that Anthony Joshua should retire. I think that Anthony Joshua should just keep on rolling, keep on punching, go back to the drawing board. I seen this before. Every time when a fighter loses as bad as Anthony Joshua, everybody want to call out for a retirement. Look, this is the heavyweight division. Every heavyweight gets knocked out. Even when a heavyweight fighter gets knocked out by another guy, there's always a rematch. The heavyweight division is just different. Rockman knocked out Lennox Lewis. Then what happened in the rematch? Lennox Lewis won. Povetkin knocked out Dillian White cold. In the rematch, Dillian White stopped Povetkin. Ken Norton broke Muhammad Ali's jaw. What happened in the rematch? You understand what I'm trying to say? This is the heavyweight division. We never know. Andy Ruiz was beating up Anthony Joshua for pillar to post. What happened in the rematch? So don't count him out. Even Anthony Joshua, when he lost to Alexander Usyk the first fight, he made a great account of himself in the second fight where it could have gone Anthony Joshua's way as well. I think it was a split decision loss, but it could have gone his way as well. This is just the heavyweight division. Even look, Mike Tyson got stopped by Evander Holyfield, but there was a rematch. So nothing changed. I think that Anthony Joshua and maybe a Danny Dubois could be to have a rematch. I doubt I want Danny Dubois to get his licks back versus Alexander Usyk, but we got to see that fight with Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury. That I think I do. I like Alexander Usyk. I'm rooting for Alexander Usyk, but something tells me that Tyson Fury is just going to. When I saw that fight, I felt like Alexander Usyk did everything he needed to do to get the victory, but I think that Tyson Fury still could have he could have done a lot of things way better, and I think he could go to the drawing board. I think he's a smart fighter as well. And maybe that Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury, that Francis Ngannou fight, really messed up their momentum and their maybe discipline. Even with the shot that he got caught with. You know what I'm saying? He was not even guarding himself. He was paying attention to somebody else, man. You can't do that in a heavyweight fight. But it is what it is, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all already know, man. This is Punch Drunk Boxing. And yo, follow me on Spotify. Follow me. Follow the channel. Leave reviews on Apple Podcasts as well. On YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Let's elevate the channels, elevate the movement. This is Punch Drunk Boxing. We break things down unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. You already know, man. I love all these fighters. I respect all these fighters. I created this channel, created this live, created everything to preserve the sport of boxing, to preserve the modern-day warriors, modern-day gladiators, the one that put their life on the line for pure entertainment. Hopefully, Devin Haney get back in the ring, get an easy touch, get back in the winning column, and then get a big fight. Let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all already know, man. God first, everything second. Fight plus survive equals true champions. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.